Hey, 5th and 6th grade leaders. Sorry I am posting a little bit late. This is our last night of VBS, so I look a little bit tired. We are continuing the big idea of confidence. Confidence is living like you believe what God says is true. We're going to be diving into Judges in chapters 6 through 8, where we see that Gideon is used to lead the Israelites. Our bottom line this week is God can use you no matter what. And the key question for our 5th and 6th graders is, how could God use you? And we're really going to spend some time diving in and allowing the kids to understand that God has a plan for them and that he can use them no matter how old they are, how young they are, and whatever they think their skill set is. All right, as the kiddos arrive, there's a little bit of a game called sorting out. I think line them up, and you're going to actually sort them out. You're going to guide the kids to get into teams of 3, and you're going to have them line up like shortest to longest hair, smallest to largest shoe size, go through all of this, and then you're going to line them up, come up with some creative ideas on how you're going to line them up and see if they can guess what you did to line them up. All right, then we're going to have large group time and a game time, and then we'll go back and have your first activity that's called Take a Snapshot. You're going to have sticky notes and pens, and what you're going to do is ask the kids to give you examples of how God might ask them, knowing that they're using their ages, what he might ask them to do, and then they can come up, just do some brainstorming. Then with the 3 sticky notes, ask them to write an example of the following situations on their sticky notes, and then there's 3 different situations that they'll write, and they need to hang on to these sticky notes because you're going to use them in prayer time. For the second activity, it's just your dive deeper discussion questions. Right now, we're a little bit short leaders. I'd love to get to the point where we can divide up our boys and girls, but we're not quite there yet. So be praying that we get some more leaders to come help with our 5th and 6th graders. All right, and then you're going to end in prayer time, and they need to pull out those sticky notes that they used and take a snapshot. You're going to remind them that God wants to use them to encourage each other, not to let fear, uncertainty, or lack of confidence get in the way of doing what God has planned for them and what God wants to use them to do. All right. I will be leaving for Zona Youth Camp on Sunday. It's going to be a little crazy for me. So if you would just pray for the kiddos tonight in VBS. If you're watching the video today on Thursday, pray for the leaders that are going to be going to Zona, for our kiddos that are going to be going, that God just moves in their life. And as leaders, we always learn a lot during Zona as well. So just pray for all of us. Can't wait to see you during Huddle Up time. Don't forget, first service is 8:35. Second service is 10:10. See you Sunday. Hopefully a lot more rested.